A total of 45 athletes, including elites and under-23 men, lined up in Pontevedra for the World Duathlon Championships. It was perfect conditions over a brand new distance, starting off with a 5k run, then a 30k bike and another 5k run to finish. And straight away, the 39-year-old Frenchman, Benjamin Choquer, went to the front. He's had a string of second-place finishes since he last won the title here in Pontevedra back in 2019, and he was determined to go from the front. Other athletes up there with him included Valentin Andre, who once gave up his job as a pastry chef to concentrate on being a professional athlete. A couple of Spaniards also prominent. Antonio Serrazioane, we're more used to seeing him on the World Triathlon Championship Series circuit. He was prominent, so too Martin, defending his world title. He won last year in Australia. And Deli of Belgium, another man who was fancied from the start, the 28-year-old. His motto, the harder the battle, the sweeter the victory. Well, he'd have time to test that. A lot of the men were very cautious getting onto the bikes, decided not to mount until maybe a little later than possibly they could have. But nonetheless, the question was, how many would we see in the leading group? And the answer was quite a few. In the end, it was nearly 25 of them racing around the 30k circuit. 5 equal laps. Was a bit of an incline on each of the circuits, and we did see on more than one occasion several attempts at a breakaway. None of them, though, materialised. They were all covered, just too many men really, looking to make sure no one got a bit cheeky and got away. They were enjoying themselves out on the course, that's for sure. Good crowds as well in Pontevedra in northern Spain, especially in the athletic stadium where the grandstand was. They crossed the River Larez actually twice on 2 different bridges on the bike, and it was a little bit cat and mouse, to be honest. None of the attempted breakaways, as I mentioned, came to fruition. And so, from quite a way out, it appeared it was all going to be down to a shootout over 5,000 metres on the second of the run. Normally, of course, it's only 2,500. So what difference would that make? Well, one man who endured an absolutely terrible transition was Choquer. He lost fully 12 seconds, and he watched man after man sprint away ahead of him. Surely he would have too much to do. However, there was to be a serious twist in the tale. At the front, the home crowd were loving it because 2 of their own were in the ascendancy early on the second run, Serrazioane and Martin. However, in the end, home fans were to be disappointed. Somehow, Choquer made light of that poor transition and got to the front before the end of the first lap. And when they took the bell, 5 or 6 men still had genuine chances. But Choquer only had eyes for the front. And on the second lap, he sprinted away from all his rivals, Serrazioane and Deli having their own private battle for silver and bronze. But no danger at all to Choquer, winning the title 6 years after he triumphed here in Pontevedra. A man who's going to be 40 next year. For him, age really is just a number. Deli out-sprinting Serrazioane, but still a great bronze for the man from Pontevedra, the home favourite. A lot of mutual respect amongst those 3. Under 23s, Mark Downey took the gold, Davide Menicelli the silver, and Charlie Harding the bronze. Serrazioane had to settle for bronze in the elite race. Deli finishing in second, but Choquer, a hugely popular winner.